Flipgrid is a video response tool that is now free for all educators. So in order to log in, first of all, I'm going to go to flipgrid.com through my browser, and then I'm going to click Educator Login. You can see that I've already logged in. You'll probably log in using Google or Microsoft 365. So you can see I've been playing around with this a little bit. So your grid is basically your class. So you can see I've set up 2 test grids, and then they have a code. So I would give the students this code in order for them to get into my class. Once I'm in my class, so you can see I clicked on the grid, I can add new topics. So this would be like giving a discussion for students, and then they would create a video response. So let's look at the process. I'm going to go ahead and click New Topic. I'm going to give this a title. So maybe they're going to speak in a different language. Maybe they're going to recap what they learned in science or explain process. So I'll just put math explanation here. Okay. The topic tip, this would just be if you want to give a little bit more information. Maybe we want to go ahead and provide some step-by-step instructions. I love that you get to control the video response time. If you want students to be very brief, you're going to choose something quick, or maybe they're going to have more content, but you're going to give them the time limitations here. Okay? The display date, so when you want that to open up, and then the description. So once again, step-by-step instructions. This allows you to provide a little bit more detail. So I get to choose whether I want to approve the videos or no, and then whether I want them to require an email. This is really neat. Step 4 means that as a teacher, I could actually record a video or add an image or something that's going to prompt the students on what to do when they respond. So I could model this by recording a video saying, today we talked about dividing fractions, please record a video doing blank. And so this is for the teacher. So add a topic to engage your students. You could even provide a simple image, maybe in art. You provide an image and then you want them to respond based on the image you provided them, or in ELA you're introducing settings. So you could get really creative here. This would be if you want to attach a document that they respond off of. So maybe you have a Google Doc and they're going to respond based off of that document. Notice that these are both optional. I could just ask a question and don't have to attach anything to it. Okay, video features, you can look at some of these. I think that this student-to-student replies is something you might turn on or off based on the assignment. So if you want students to respond to each other, that would be a good one to look at. And then this one is video reaction, so allowing the students to react to another video. Once again, this is a really fun thing for the class, but if you're wanting to turn that off for a certain lesson, you can do that as well. And then you can make these public or private or none. Okay? And then you've got your feedback and you do create topic. So you can look a little bit more at some of these settings. My Flipcode grid here, so I've got the link to the grid, which is the class. Oops. Here it is, share topic. So I've got the link to the class or the link to the grid. So the grid is the class and then the topic is the actual question. So you can share either one. If they're in your class and they go to Flipgrid, it's going to show up automatically for them, or this is going to take them straight to the question they need to answer. And you can also share that in Google Classroom. So we'll copy this, I'll paste it in, and then they would insert their password here. Okay, so this is just an example of how to get started. Once your students upload their videos, you'll start seeing them here and you can leave feedback, and it's a really great way to get students discussing the lesson.